I know one is not you guys. So for today's video, we have Skatta Burrell talking Sumfest, Joshy, ISHAWNA FOOTA hype, and what's really going on with Bounce Killer. So on to the video.
Some of the reason now. We want to talk about Sumfest first. Big up all who attended Reggae Sumfest first. Big up on yourself. Thank you for the patronage. You don't know. Thank you for the behavior. Sumfest was like 20,000 people per night, each festival night. And the behavior of the audience was exceptional. Big up on yourself, yo. Like, if you see 20,000 Jamaican packed together for 8 hours and not even a man step on a man to argue over it, you know, say we really mature to a different level. So big up all Jamaican who attend Reggae Sumfest and was on their best behavior. Big up on yourself. You understand me? Love and respect all Jamaican, and love and respect the culture. Love and respect the dancehall culture and reggae culture and everybody. Big up on yourself, man. It was great. Trust me, in the morning 6 o'clock when I saw who they pan see? Josh, I think. And I see a sea of people out there, see me, and then I see Skeng run on, and I still see a sea of people out there. You know, say the youth them now, the young artists them, we can stop bash them. We can allow for the youth them a little bit now, because see the man them hold the crowd, you know. The youth them now, me used to bash them and say, hey, but them prove themselves, say, yo, them can hold the audience. And me I tell you, I never had a shaky performance, I see go on with them star. I swear. Joshy powerful. Massacre powerful. Skeng powerful. You see me I deal with them and them hold the audience. I mean, you know, I never see nobody leaving feel like them never get their money's worth. A complaint that the performance was lackluster or anything. I never see that. So the youth them hold it. We can give the youth them props. No lie, we can give the youth them props there, because we beat them. We have to give them props. See me? Enough other artists were good, but I can't mention everybody because you don't know. We're there, so right now, just we have an overall discussion. So the show was a success. Beautiful success. After a 2-year hiatus, it was success. And I'm grateful for that, you know. As I said, big up everybody we attend, and big up the security forces, big up all of the players, the productions, everything, everybody. It was great, you know. I enjoyed it. I was tired come Sunday. Mash up. But you know, after me get about a 24-hour sleep, it was great after that. So it's a good look. It's a great look, man. It's a good look, and you don't know. We have to say thank you most of all to the city of Montego Bay for hosting us. You know, Montego Bay. No matter what you want to say about Mobay is the party capital of the island star, because just a different vibe, you know. So we had a great time and everything. Sumfest, we are back. And look out for greater moments coming up. We have a whole heap of things in the store, you don't know. That's how we do it. DSC, DSR, that's how we do it. What we want to talk about now? Well, to be honest, I never really come to talk about Sumfest alone. Come for address. We talk about do something we never do in a long while, like in a great while. Talk about ISHAWNA. Talk about what's going on. You know, and I know say everybody have them take on it. And everybody have their own perspective. Everybody is a fan of who them is a fan of. And everybody have a right to have an opinion. You know what I say? Everybody have a right to their opinion. Me basically, I know that there's a lot of questions. First, let me start with ISHAWNA's performance. You know, so ISHAWNA, I'm an artist, so I always cheer for her. Now, I'm going to be a hypocrite. I will never say she's not a good performer, because I know she's a great performer. I know that she had 1 week to prepare for the show, and she went out there and she killed it. As I say, she's an artist, so I have to cheer for her. All who never knows that she's an artist, ISHAWNA, I'm an artist. You see me? As far as she bringing out cardboard cutout, Down Sound Entertainment was not aware of ISHAWNA's set. They saw ISHAWNA rehearsal, but you know, saying a rehearsal, most artists not really reveal what they're gonna do on stage. You know what I say? So no one knew about that. But I was aware of what ISHAWNA was gonna do. I saw her cutouts. I knew her plans that she had for her career and what she was gonna do on stage. And I had no objections to it. People can say my support slackness. I wanna think dancehall is, what's my deal? I think dancehall is one nice place. All of a sudden dancehall is a fairy tale world. Now because ISHAWNA says she's Cinderella. Dancehall is not a nice place. It's a terrible place, a rough terrain, and if you don't have, if you can't handle dancehall, you know, no reason to be a part of dancehall. And if you're a fan that is emotional about your artist, continue being a fan that's emotional about your artist. But for the players who in a dancehall and know dancehall, it's not a nice place. Dancehall never turn saint overnight. So, me see ISHAWNA cut out, then I'm say, whoa. I say, you sure you can handle this moment? She say, yeah. So, alright, do your thing. Are you sure? See? When I take Sumfest big rule book and bloom and show it down and look in it and flip through the pages, me never say where it say a woman can wind up on a cardboard. Furthermore, we have a whole heap of examples of see man wind up in a woman's face. I drown them with ensure and I dung in them throat and bag of something pan many stages. So why should I feel that a woman whining on a cardboard should be offensive to dancehall? Don't make no sense to me. So, let me make that declaration here. Down Sound Entertainment was unaware, but I knew. I knew about a lot of the stunts that majority of the artists them are come with. And as far as I am concerned, when I'm looking at the rule book, I don't see nobody violating the guidelines of Reggae Sumfest or the police or the city of Montego Bay. I don't see them violating dancehall, so I have no reason to tell somebody what to do on stage. That's not how it works. Promoters and the producers of a show does not get involved in an artist's creativity or artist's expression on stage. We are there to man our gates, to protect the patrons, and ensure that they are entertained. That's what we do. As I said, maybe I will sound a little biased because I say, of course, ISHAWNA are my artist. Forgive me if I sound a little biased, but as any other producer or manager would do, them I go support them artists. I support my artists and I stand by my artists. Big up ISHAWNA. Strong woman. Remember, I did it from day one with ISHAWNA when everything kicked off. I did it from the start of the journey. I do my best to not say anything. I do my best to try to stay in the shadows. Because based on how all of this thing catapult in the stratosphere and how it get loud, you don't know. It never come about after me a producer artist and she boss, you know. Our baby father at the time, of course, you don't know. Him load up a bag of things and say a bag of things. And he was hurt. And so him have to say and throw all type of a name for me, and he was very, very upset. Probably still upset, you know. So it was very important for me to stay out of the comment section as much as I can and just understand so the man hurt. You see me a deal? And try to be respectful as I can. Man hurt. So even now when Foota say what I'm supposed to say and talk about the things, this is a man that is scarred, you know, he was hurt really, and enough man get hurt and the worse. Enough man hurt and running a church and kill whole heap of people or just start murder people and do whole heap of things. All Foota do is just tag some name for me and call me some names and troll him baby mother for borrow. for the last 7 years. See me? Not so bad, don't it? When you look upon it, you have a big up Foota. Could have turned idiot and go out a bag or something. Could have go kill himself too. So no matter how him talk now, we have to just know say that is a hurt man talking, and we have to just give him space and just understand the psychological trauma that he has been through. You see me a deal? Real thing. If a man want to carry down him baby mother, throughout the whole time they still, because me personally, if my baby mother I make it in the music industry, not care what she do me, she go fuck for me, I don't want to see her suffer. Because if me want my baby mother suffer, that means me no mind if my youth suffer too. See me I do it because me can drop down dead tomorrow, you know. Me can drop down dead tomorrow and my youth only have to rely upon his mother. The next parent have to go there to pick up with me, can defend. You see me I deal with so. Anyway, film thing that. Enough of that. So as I say, yes, ISHAWNA my artist, so you don't know me have to defend her and say, yeah, right. So I see her cardboard cut out them, and you know the history when she do the Equal Rights song. I was there. When she did the Equal Rights song, that was a song where a controversy, of course. And if it's one thing with me, you know, let me tell you how me stay from now. Who don't know me, more want to know over how me stay. You see, from young, me is not somebody who move with the crowd. I don't like moving with the crowd. Move with the crowd already, I end up in a big school war and nearly get stabbed up. See me I deal with? End up in a big school war and end up nearly lose my life, and from that I realize that the crowd is not a good thing. So I start isolate myself. I'm kind of an introvert. So I do not run with what is popular. I do not salute no man and put no man above me, hail no man as no God for me, and I don't rate nobody more than myself. See me I deal with? Me have a belief in myself, so anything me want to achieve, me can achieve it. And I will respect people based on their talent and what they have done and what them stand for. Some rate people. What them do and what them stand for, their morals and how them help people and how them treat people. I'm not frightened for artists. I respect them talent and I support them talent and I give them props where them talent is concerned. You see me I deal it? But what I am not gonna be is a yes man to nobody whatsoever. And lastly, I will never be a hypocrite. Knowingly be a hypocrite. And I learn a lot. Said, you see, Jamaica, one of our biggest problem is ignorance. Two of our biggest problem is ignorance and hypocrisy. We are the biggest set of hypocrites in the world. We are the nicest people, you know, but you see hypocrite, you see hypocrisy, yo, we are hypocrite virgin. And it are the worst thing to me. So me will stand up with my back against the wall and fight off everybody because me just don't want to be like them. Me not frightened for favoritism, and me not want to be in a clique where things seems to be great with because it's just full of hypocrites. Me no want them nowhere near hypocrite people. Me no want them nowhere. Me not think me hate nothing more than that. Me hate it. That's why I stay to myself. Me not par with artists. Me not par with DJ. Me not par with artists. I one producer me par with and a Bulby and Dirty Shady. You see me I deal with? Who else have my co-worker there? Me not par with nobody in the music industry because I am not trying to fit in and be a part of the biggest what you call it, unconventional family, this music business, because enough people have to pay hypocrite amongst each other in order to get along. Well, me can't do it, unfortunately. Me not good at that something there. See me I deal it. But anyway, people have a right to their own opinion, them have a right to do what they want to do. So, if a woman sing a song about wanting a man to eat her, remember, you know, me and my one big man. See? I'm a one big man. If a woman sing her Bowl song, I don't take offense to a woman singing a bower song. The same way me not take offense to a man a sing a bower song about a woman. I don't. It's a free world. People live with them, do what them want to do. And me I tell you, enough people, whole heap of man boy, seeing I live some dirty life, some sick, nasty pedophilia life. And them have the loudest mouth when it comes to oral sex. Them have the biggest mouth when it comes to oral sex. And them jump and beat them chest like them a savior for the world and like them know what is best for people. See me? And me no ramp with that something. Nobody can come ask me about my sexual preferences when it comes to oral sex. No man can ask me about that. Which man can ask me? Me is a big man. We are paying my wannabes, I work my own money, buy me clothes. Me I feed me youth. Me I do the responsible thing, me I do the right thing in a life. Oh, a little boy can come ask me about my life. Which little boy can come make me come defend no argument about oral sex? Which little boy I go have that over me if I declare myself or push up my hand in a dance just to feel like me is a part? Me prefer to think one want to. But no man now go get me if I address that. Never. And I mean that. Now, if you want to be somebody else, go right on ahead. Because me not rely upon no man. Me not beg nobody. That's why the first thing me not beg no man nothing. Before me beg, me do without. Me no party, so me not going on a party. I set no champagne on the table. I try to prove nothing to nobody. Me run my business and pay my bills them and employ people and put them to work. Pay my taxes and go and live. Because guess what now I grow up and I mature. That is maturity. Maturity is to say, yo, there are certain things that you cannot control. I mean, I try to control people's life. I try to peace more want in the life for me now. More peace. More vacations, more relax, more live long, more health and strength. You see me a deal? Me not no time I declare myself to dirty, stinking, ignorant people, man. Come on, man. Why waste your time doing that? Anyway, for the ignorant people, them where they on me live or they in my comment section, I troll and I say one of you say. Remember, you know, Christians may rise up against you. Remember, Jesus lovers may rise up against you. Are the most serious war that a man can fight, you know. And when them troll you, you know, them troll you different, you know. So, you can't drop in my comment section and say something to offend me. You will never offend me. Remember, that Jesus lovers me, cuss and put down for the indoctrination, not because them are people. No, because of the indoctrination and the manipulation and what I see do to us as a people. I love people. Anyway, I go too far in that. Go back, carry it back. So, as I say, ISHAWNA my artist, see? And ISHAWNA sing her song. And her song was a good song. She get her forward and people jump up and voice them discuss against it. And them campaign against it. Stop her food because a whole heap of show promoter call her for, a book her for. And when certain artists find out that she up on the show, they take her off and a few of them stand up with her, I'm not lie. Big up Rev them from 90s them because one time I know so them do that keep them show and rare and so now ISHAWNA have a girl and keep her up on the show and you know what I say? But this is a girl now when I see her try to feed her youth because I don't know her. Right now she's a single mother at the time I see she do what she done and make her sacrifice to go through in her music and I see the man them rise up against her and them a beat her and them a beat her and them a do what them for bury her. Remember this now? Me contribute to our situation now when I say okay, the whole country want beat her baby father lead a campaign against her now so Skatta, you can't step away. You have to stand up for her, so that me do. Stand up with ISHAWNA. And from them time, them there in the background I help her and I make sure I say, yo, go and put in work, mama. When she's something there, when she get depressed, I did have a reason with her and make sure say, oh, it's never easy, you know. And for woman in the industry, 10 times harder. For woman in the industry, 10 times harder, me I tell her. So that's why when the woman them shoot, them have to shoot 10 times harder than the man them. Because it's not easy for a woman make it in a male-dominated industry where man believes a woman for supposed to have certain voice, you know. See me I deal with me, I come from that era there where woman nothing have no superiority over man whatsoever. See me I deal with. So I understand the journey, and I understand our journey. And I understand the ratings where Bounty Killer did have for ISHAWNA from Alliance days. You understand me? Him did have real ratings for her. But some of the time when you par with artists too much, you know, that is not the way to your success. You have to go out on your own and find your success elsewhere. Some people make it by being in a part of Alliance or whatever. Some people make it by stepping out and go look for them own elsewhere. So ISHAWNA, I get fair success, and she do a little equal rights song. And the way Killer was vocal against it, he did really. Some people not think it should be taken serious, but when music is what you're doing for a living, and you see a blessing come, and then you see somebody come stand up in the way and I try to discredit it, and he's not discrediting it and a real mature way, because if you look at it, if you're going burn ISHAWNA equal rights, you're supposed to be vocal against the gunman them and the crime we are tear down society too. You're supposed to. You have an obligation not to burn government and pick and choose your battles. You're supposed to burn everything. And if you can be friends with gunman, you're a friend with Batman, you're a friend with gunman, you're a friend with lesbian, and you pick and choose your battles and who you want to hit out against and so forth. It don't mean say you're right. It don't mean say you're right, especially when you stop people food, because if me's a DJ and me's an artist and somebody a fight against my creativity and my work, I'm going to take that very, very personally. I take that very personal. So of course, she took it personal. Remember, ISHAWNA got Dear Dream and the whole place dash water upon her. See me I deal with people not forget them stuff there. Now, me not going to tell nobody how to fight them dancehall battles, because me know dancehall. Enough people take it physical and enough people take it literal. ISHAWNA make her cardboard cut out. And she said the first revenge she'll take upon Killer. It's fair business. Me not think nobody oblivious or me not think nobody is bigger than nothing in this country. In a music. From in a music, people can do what they want. Just let the public, let the fans and the general public decide. And she do what she for do on stage. Okay, come on. She do what she for do on stage. Of course, Killer must take offense. He's a human being. Of course, he must be offended and feel away. You know? So me not surprised a Killer upset. I just beg so Joe go make an apology. Because Joe called me about it the morning and I said, Joe, don't get involved. Joe called me about it the morning and I said, what happened on stage? What did I try to do? He said, Joe, leave it alone. I two artists. Leave it alone. And he said, alright. By the time you get on a plane or reach a foreign, you see a big apology come out. Well, Joe is the owner of Reggae Sumfest, so if he wants to issue an apology on behalf of Reggae Sumfest, he is within his right. Understand me? Well, I can make this disclaimer though. That's not my apology. That's Joe's apology. Okay? I can't remember no time when a promoter ever come forward and apologize for an artist's behavior towards another artist on stage. I can't remember that. See me? So simple. Bunty never get no apology from me, you know that. So him accept Joe apology. I don't no reason for apologize to Bunty Killer. Me no do Killer nothing and Killer no do me nothing. My ISHAWNA had an issue with him and she addressed it. You know what I say? Because between the two of them, me not care. Still not care today. I'm still not care about him pada argument. Killer upset. And me understand dancehall. I know dancehall. So when people get mad, when them a shoot off of everybody in the circle. And you know say me stand up with ISHAWNA, so him shoot off of me. See me I deal with? So that's what it is, people. It's something simple. You know, it's dancehall, man. Come on. It's dancehall. Enjoy yourself, laugh. There's so much things to be stressed about nowadays. A whole heap of things are going on in the world. So if we can have a laugh right now in the hot summer, it's entertainment, man. Big up ISHAWNA. She brought the house down with entertainment. She'd have 1 week to prepare. And if you don't understand dancehall psychology right now, that means I'm sorry for you. Dancehall is not going out on stage and singing your hit songs. Dancehall is being the most memorable. This is not talk. I'm not saying reggae. I'm speaking about dancehall. Dancehall is being the most memorable on the night. So a man cannot struggle with him performance for 15 minutes and the last 2 minutes I'm set. Him do something crazy and that the headlines run with for the next month. No, who don't understand this, I am sorry for y'all. That's why a lot of people, talented artists, will forever struggle in this business. Because when people pay them $15,000 and $10,000 go to a show, of course they want to listen to good music. But they still need to be entertained. They want to forget about their problems. Some of them want to laugh. Some of them want to have a conversation about it the next day and talk about it for the next month with them co-worker. And some of them want to see the reaction from other persons. Dancehall clash culture is something we celebrate. So when a woman come and I do dancehall, I want to get upset. It's just stupid. Shadow dancehall, that's what dancehall is. And the dancehall giant, Bounty Killer, he have a right to be upset, he have a right to say anything he want to say. He might play a dancehall game. Killer understand the psychological aspect of dancehall, you know. You think Killer Bex? Killer is not upset. Killer is just playing the game. It's just so it go. We the fans, we have a way to take it personal and we feel say, yo, we're supposed to slaughter and cuss somebody and be nasty. Well, it just means that you're the one being influenced. You understand me? So I don't know what's this big thing about disrespect and it was nasty, it was downright disgusting. Remember 2 weeks ago was Calypso and was soca something and the amount of disgusting thing me see the whole of uptown are going with in a soca in the streets of Kingston. The amount of disgusting thing me see go on. Wanna fight on our own music, wanna fight on our own culture, wanna fight everything about on our own country, wanna fight on our own artists, them when them express themselves, wanna fight everything, wanna just know of it, wanna only know about division and tear down, wanna only know about criticize, wanna don't know nothing about laughing at yourself, wanna don't know nothing about real fun, wanna only have fun when somebody I get tear down and somebody I get dragged and humiliated. I'm afraid I don't know. You see me? Remember Killer no innocent, you know? You think Bounty Killer innocent? Killer laugh off of the wall and car. Killer knows a whole heap of dopey in my van and belt. Killer have a whole heap of dopey and belt, a whole heap of career Bounty Killer. And you know you're the man named Bounty Killer. But that's why he's glorified and hailed and rated because Jamaica love the hardcore faction in the business. Them love that something there. So the more evil you are in the business, or the more you are celebrated. You understand me? You can't be nice. Nice guys finish last in a dance hall. Well, in the hardcore part of dance hall, nice guys finish last because Sean Paul is a nice youth. And Shaggy is a nice youth and them a lead. But you see, dunk on the grimy section of dance hall, can't be nice. I tell you.